Hello, sweet souls. This is your second video. The first one is the daily motivation. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. As I said on the first reading, I am recording this on the lunar eclipse and full moon. I woke up this morning to 333-777-444. Those three numbers. So it's pretty exciting. All right. And I loved, if you guys have not watched the daily affirmation, watch it. It is good. It's really good. So, all right, let's see. Holy Spirit, holy angel, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors. Okay, so for this reading, what do they need to know? This is the angels and ancestors. Or what should they be focused on? Your intuition. With this full moon and lunar eclipse, you can expect some powerful downloads as long as you are doing your part by staying open to receive them. This is prayer, meditation, going out in nature, sitting in silence. You can expect to receive some truth and clarity, some aha moments, some inspired ideas on what action you need to take. It's pretty powerful. I'm also seeing with shift your perspective on the bottom of the deck. Things that maybe were unclear to you in the past, with this, take note of your intuitive messages. I feel that they're going to bring in a different way for you to view a situation. This could have been a situation that you viewed as an obstacle, and they're going to shift your perspective, which will release you from the energy attached to that situation. So I'll give you an example. Say someone has been constantly harassing you, bad-mouthing you, stalking your page, and in the back of your mind, you are concerned because it is relentless and it is constant. And without realizing it, because maybe it's on a subconscious level, you're putting fear around that situation, which is creating your own blockages. So with this moon here, they may highlight to you some information around that person, around their actions, around you, that is going to get you out of that fear-based energy, even if it's just on a subconscious level, to release that block. That is going to be true for some of you. For others, this can be something that you were being called to create, and you weren't sure if this is really what you're supposed to do. And the divine is bringing in clarity, a confirmation for you to say, yes, this is what we're calling you to do. This is what you need to do. It can also talk about giving you downloads about how to manifest, giving you inspired ideas on the best way for you to manifest the reality that you desire. Maybe you need to work more on mastering your mind because your mind is the obstacle, because it's on default to past programming where it was negative self-talk. So whatever this download is, it is set in place to shift something within you because you're changing your perspective, and it releases you, and it removes blockages in some way. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's removing blockages for you. So take what resonates, but that's really what I'm getting. Yeah, look, protection, guardian, drop your shield. And I feel like you being so guarded is because the first example I gave, people have been projecting on you, people trying to get in your business and your energy, trying to intimidate, trying to put you in fear. They're saying, you can drop your shield. We got you covered. We got you covered. You're an oracle. And you're going to wait for important information because you receive downloads. This information is going to free you from being hypervigilant, feeling like you have to constantly defend and protect your energy. That's what this download is going to bring in. And you're going to follow the voice of your soul. You are meant to teach. Learn from your past experiences, spiritual experiences, and teach others. You're here to intend and create. That's what you're here for. They don't want anything creating obstacles for your destined path. So, let's see. What else do we need to know? Let's see what's in the energy. We'll do the answer oracle. What's in the energy for the beautiful collective? This came out for my Virgos. You are a star. You're a showstopper. You are meant to put yourself out there and shine your light. This is your destined path and purpose. It doesn't matter your job. You could be a mechanic. You're going to be seen as the best mechanic known to man. You are going to be seen in such a light that everyone, because you radiate joy and enthusiasm, everyone is going to gravitate toward your business as a mechanic. I'm just using an example. It doesn't matter your walk of life. They're saying, let yourself be seen. You are meant to be front and center. You're meant to creatively express in a way that attracts people to you. Yeah, this also came out for the Virgo reading. You, because you have accepted your lessons and you've learned, and you are relying on the spiritual realm, you're co-creating with God, and all that you create in this star energy is going to be a success. It says win-win. You're on the winning team. You can't help but win when you co-create with God, period. I do see with exchange of information in chat, this can be the spiritual realm, first off, wanting to have a little chat with you, wanting to show you where you are creating obstacles in your own life and what you need to do to release them. This can also be someone in the 3D reality, because I do see flirt, seduce, lover, and lust. Not really liking this card. I do feel like this could be a past energy that wants to send a text message, a letter, an invitation. That's what it feels like. Both. But you've already gone through this growth. You've been on this journey and you've grown. And so you're on a different path now. Underneath that is manipulate, and you're going to reject. So if someone from the past does want to come in during this time period to try to be flirty, you know that they're a manipulator and you're going to reject them. So I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned. So let's just see. All right. It is time to put yourself out there, collective. Letting that light shine. Please clarify show. Yeah, this is you walking away from what doesn't serve you, making a new investment, and being the boss in your own reality. Taking charge with authority, standing in your power, being confident and courageous, leading with love, boundaries, and authority. Yeah, following your fate and destiny. This can also be someone that you are manifesting into your reality. Empress, Magician, and Wheel of Fortune. A divine partner that you will invest in because you are destined to be with this person. They are destined to co-create with you and support you in the star energy. This is all a part of God's plan. Divine partnership. Look, that leads to victory and success. I got to take that one out too. Being loved and celebrated, seen, supported, in the spotlight. All right. Let's look at the cooperation, acceptance, listening, teamwork, and a win-win. I have a hair on my face and it's driving me crazy. Cooperation. Cooperation. I definitely feel that you co-creating with God is defeating those that have been trying to come for you. God's not going to permit your destruction. So you're co-creating with God and you're helping others, and you're on the winning team. This love bomber gaslighter is reckless and out of control, and they're being defeated because St. Michael is here protecting you because you're on God's team. You're on the winning team. Anything that's being done in the Five of Swords energy is going to result in exposure and karma, period. And it's not for you to worry about. Let's look at the chat. Please clarify the chat. Exchange of information, disclose information, and inquiry. Chat. Chat. Yeah. So we definitely have someone that wants to chat with you. They want to communicate. They want to come in this devil to the moon energy, be toxic and dark, manipulate. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone that operates from ego and fear that's in regret. This was a soulmate to you. So they definitely want to come in and chat, but you have your sword drawn. You hold the sword of God's truth. You have perfect clarity on everything that this person has done against you, to your face and behind your back. No, thank you. You're not interested. You don't entertain demons. So let's look at flirt. As if you want this person to flirt with you. You don't. You're not. I feel for the majority of you, because of this person's darkness, because of their actions, you are not attracted to this person physically, emotionally, or spiritually. This person is a turn off to you. So seducer, love, or lust, that just, no. There is no seducing someone that is, in your eyes, just disgusting, dirty. Yeah, this person, they're in this lust energy, drowning in emotion, lusting after you, but you're over it. Three of Swords in reverse. You're like, I've been over that. And no, I'm not tempted by you whatsoever. Like, totally not tempted by you. This is going to cause, High Priestess. This is going to cause some ego issues for this person. They already operate from ego, but it's really going to crush what's left of their ego. Tell me about this letter, text message, note, invitation. Yeah. This person, I mean, they have some guts, don't they? I mean, it's like they're greedy. They had a plan to accumulate wealth, King of Pentacles, going into a marriage. This was the choice they made. So they destroyed your union to go into another union, which comes out all the time. The problem with this plan that they had from a space of greed is it failed. It failed. They created negative karma for themselves because of what they've done to you, and they're not receiving any blessings at all. Their finances are completely drying up. And the Earth Angel is being blessed with generational wealth. That's you, collective. So this person had it all wrong. The enemy got in this person's head and deceived them to believe that they were going to receive wealth going into a karmic dynamic. The enemy convinced them to throw your relationship away because the enemy knew you're an Earth Angel and you were going to be blessed. So the enemy wanted to stick it to this person because the enemy hates all of God's children. So any one of God's children that the enemy can destroy the life of, he's going to do it. And that's exactly what the enemy did. The enemy knew you were an earth angel. You were going to be blessed abundantly. And misled this person by having them obsessed with money, distorting their vision, their view of reality. So the enemy got one over on this person big time. Let's look at process. You have grown, and now you are headed on a new path. Process. Yeah. You put in the work to drop these burdens, put in all the work towards your healing, creatively expressing whatever it is God was guiding you to do. And this is why you are going to experience a lot of financial growth as it pertains to what you're creating. And you are protected doing it. You have nothing to fear about this person or anyone else in this energy. You work for God. Your purpose is to creatively express, to put yourself out there. And you're not meant to do it alone. You are meant to be with a high vibrational divine partner that is supposed to love you and respect you and support you on this path where you are front and center. That's beautiful. Look, Ace of Pentacles. Financial opportunities, financial growth. Yeah. And your past person's under judgment. You know, they went into a marriage for gluttonous reasons. This marriage that was false, everything's coming to light. They're being exposed and they feel like the wounded warrior. So that's between them and the good Lord. Let's see. Let's do another round. You know, I want to do this stack here. All right. You are meant to be seen front and center in the limelight. You walked away from what didn't align for you because you were guided to do so that you can make a new investment. I see a divine partnership coming in here that you're manifesting that's fated, that leads to victory and success. This is definitely a high vibrational. This is a power couple energy. This person is meant to support you in what you are creating. They are part of your soul's mission. Their part is to protect you in the earthly realm, also to love and support you in your destined path. So they're a part of your destiny. Please clarify, show. You know, somebody definitely has been trying to hold on to you. This is the greedy person from your past. They want to communicate with the Eight of Wands, definitely, because they view you as someone that makes them happy, the Ten of Cups. But it's bad news for you. This person is bad news. They got bad energy. They're bad news. They want to apologize and heal the situation. This person brings nothing but drama, chaos, and conflict. This is what they're surrounded by as well because of justice playing out for the star. For what you were put through in this dynamic. So I do feel like this person, in a way, they feel like if they could get to you, if they could apologize without telling you all the truth, if they could just give you a half-truth, a partial truth, that they would be relieved of their miserable existence, that their life would turn around. It's not going to work that way. You're co-creating with God, helping others. You know, there is a love bomber gaslighter that's reckless and out of control, being defeated, and St. Michael is standing between this person and you. St. Michael is not going to let this person come near you because you have a job to do for God. So what's going to happen if this person continues in the energy to put out the message to the spiritual realm that they're going to come to you? What the spiritual realm is going to do, St. Michael is going to do, is expose this person, and it's going to create heartbreak for them. This is to keep them away from you. They're going to be exposed. The person that wants to chat with you is dark. They want to communicate. They want to deceive. This is this devil energy. confusion and illusion. And that's all they generate in their life is confusion and illusion. It's sad. Chat. Yeah, in reality, they're being deceived and betrayed. People are putting swords in their back like this person put swords in your back. And their lying, cheating, and stealing ways are coming back to them as well. People are doing this to them. So this is why they want to communicate. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket for this person. Ugh. Hold on. Yeah, they're waking up to the fact that the decision that was made has led them to this reality, and they want to move on. So this is a codependent energy that can't be alone. They always have to have a backup. And apparently, collective, they're looking at you as the backup. But it's not going to work. St. Michael's not going to let this person near you. They're going to be exposed. Again, St. Michael's going to expose this person. If they continue energetically sending out the message to the universe, I'm going to go to collective, I'm going to try to deceive collective, they're going to be exposed. Wow, which is going to keep them stuck right where they are. St. Michael, King of Swords. Thank you, St. Michael. We love you. Yeah, they're going to be stuck in so much mess with this when they're exposed, so much fighting and chaos and conflict, which is justice. They're not going to be able to come near you. This person is emotional because they operate in lust energy. You look at this person as a turnoff, someone that is gross, someone that is so dark. You're over it. You're not attracted to this person at all. Some of you may be questioning yourself, what did I ever see in that person? Flirt. Yeah. They're saying this person is trapped in their mind because they know they operated from ego and they know that you gave them real divine love. But that love is gone. You lost that love and feeling when they stabbed you in the back, when they cheated, lied, deceived, got people to come after you. I mean, you lost that love and feeling. Yeah. You lost that love and feeling when you were married or in a long-term commitment with this person and they chose to make you an option by juggling you with karmic energies. You're letting them sit in the karma because that's their karmic lesson. You're not bailing this person out. You're not giving them your energy. You're just letting them take care of whatever they got to go through. That's on them. That has nothing to do with you. They want to communicate with you, send you a text message because they're greedy, and the plans they had to go into a marriage for money was a bad plan. It didn't work. They only created karma for themselves, and they are not receiving any finances. So, letter. Hold on a second, guys. Let me just pause that. Yeah. What did I say? St. Michael is not playing around. This person's got this bright idea, this plan. As soon as they take any action that would alert St. Michael that this person, he or she is coming towards you, they're going to be hit by a tower. Their reality is going to come crumbling down, and it's because they're going to be exposed. Yeah, this was a karmic soulmate, and the cycle is closed. You are free and clear. This person does not have access to your energy, and your wishes and dreams are coming true. You're manifesting this. This person is just obsessed. Obsessed. With process, you're on a new journey, a new path. You've grown and evolved. You're putting in the work. You've dropped the burdens. You're very protected. And you are creating abundance. These are opportunities for financial growth coming in. Process. Yeah, and you're this person and this devil energy, they're gonna be jealous and envious. They're gonna be conflicted by your creative projects paying off because their finances are drying up. which is karma. It's karma. That's plain and simple. You're not doing anything to this person because you do believe in karma and you know how energy works. You don't project on people. You don't do spell work. You stay in your own lane. You focus on tapping in with the divine and doing whatever you're inspired to do. This person may be in the energy of trying to blame you and say you're the reason that everything is falling apart, that you must have cast a spell on them. No, this is this person's own energy returning to them because of what they did to you. Now, they made the Empress an option. They created illusions around the Empress. After they made the Empress the option, they lied and said it was the Empress that made them an option. This is why they're experiencing severe karma. Wheel of Fortune. This is exactly why. Because this was an injustice, because this was a lie, you, collective, are being blessed with good luck, fame, fortune, financial opportunities, a victory, a win, new beginning, and the truth coming to light, vindication, victory and success. That's the justice that you deserve. This person, the emperor that fell from grace, the karma they deserve is financial ruin, to be left out in the cold, to experience the same projections, the same lies and slander, being stalked, just like they put you through. This is perfect. And what they're saying, this is exactly what it is. They're going to experience endings. Yeah, this is someone that went into union with a Jezebel because they thought they were going to get wealthy, and now they're in regret because, collective, you are the wealthy one. You are the stable one, and they know it. 4 cups. This is why they're in mental anguish. See, because the divine doesn't just serve karma. The divine also highlights the person that they were targeting. And the divine will bless the person that they targeted right in front of them. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. It's pretty amazing. I love it. And we don't wish ill will on anyone. We hope that this karmic experience for this person puts them on the right path, that they repent, and that they are choosing to love the Lord, choosing to live a better life. That's the hope we have for them. We don't want anyone to be lost. Is there anything else we need to? I'm going to do some of the angel numbers real quick. Sorry, Rocco is barking. Oh my goodness. I might have to pause and go see what's wrong with him. Let me just go see what's wrong with him, guys. Hold on. All right, we had to bring the babies in here because they're acting crazy, and there's nobody even out there. I have no idea what they're barking at. But you know what? I think I'm hearing thunder, so it might be the thunder. Zeusy is terrified of thunder. Aren't you, baby? Aren't you, baby? Zeusy. Okay, let's get some angel numbers. New beginning. It says, this is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. 2112. Rocco wanted to be a part of the reading, don't you? Yes, you do. You're such a good baby. All right, one more. I love you. I love you. Sudden challenges. It says, this number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. And I feel like that's both. This person from your past wants to rock your boat. They think that coming in and trying to be flirty, I don't know. I don't get sincerity or truth in anything that they're trying to do. They're just trying to cause a reaction. But you got Emperor, Empress. You know, you have abundance, you have victory and success. I mean, I don't see you being impressed. All zeros. Yeah, strength. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Yeah, definitely a shift. A shift is happening. And it's an amazing shift for you, collective. Truly it is. You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. You're on the winning team. You can't go wrong. Don't give energy to past people. Their life's a mess, and it's sad and unfortunate, but they chose that life. They chose to operate in the moon to the devil energy. They chose to live in this reality. And so you get what you give. And this is what this person has put out in the energy. And so now it's all coming back to them. This is why they want to get back in your energy, but they are not welcome. So, all right, you beautiful collective. I love you so much. You're amazing. I am scheduling for, I think, toward the end of September. If you're interested, please share the videos, like and subscribe. You guys are obviously doing a phenomenal job. We can see your work's paying off. You are meant to create. You are a high vibrational divine being, and you are meant to align with another divine partner because you are meant to co-create together. It is amazing. And for those of you that are not looking for love, this could be a business. This could be a friendship. You're just not meant to do it alone, period. No matter who this is to you, it's pretty amazing. You're amazing. The messages have been great today. I love them. So, all right, I'm going to let you go now. I'm going to do the last reading. I love you guys so much. Stay in a very high vibrational space of love and gratitude. Envision the reality you want. Give thanks and gratitude as if it's already yours. For me, I used to write a letter to God thanking him for all that I was manifesting as if I have already received it and giving him gratitude for it. And then I would take it outside and burn it to give it. It's like a smoke signal, giving it back to the earth. That's what I would do. I don't really do it as much anymore, but that's what I've done in the past. So maybe you could try that if you have someplace safe that you can burn your letter to God, giving him thanks and gratitude for what you're manifesting. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you on the last reading. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.